Hi everyone, it's Gail, and it's Forgotten Friends Friday. My forgotten friend for this video is this Pink Mega Pacr from the Junk Journal Studio. I purchased this before graduation and retreat and Maddie moving in, all the stuff, and so I just got it printed out. So I thought we'd play with it. And I have here a couple of my older idea journals. I thought we might revisit some ideas from there. So that's my plan for today. Let's say hi and hugs first to Deanne, Lori, Anne, and Carol. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, we're just going to jump right in. I'm going to put this one over there for the moment. And I was just looking through my idea journal, looking for things that I could use a digital for. So I have myself a little marker here. This. Let's make one of these. I'll leave the marker there, then I'll know where to put it back. Okay, so this is a fun little thing that is just a journaling space and made out of just one digital. So, before we get to going, let's just take a real quick look-see. This is a huge kit from the Junk Journal Studio, as they always are, but I thought I would just flip through a little bit and show you. This is the Pink Mega Pacr from Michelle, and yeah, there's always just so much to play with in one of Michelle's kits from the Junk Journal Studio. Isn't that beautiful? That was beautiful. And then we get into all the stuff, all the ephemera stuff and things like that. So some various sizes of things. And then she does like a small size and a large size of the ephemera, which I think is really nice because it gives you some options, you know. Love this. Love these little washi tapes. That's so fun. I think I'll be reprinting that over and over. So as you can see, I haven't fussy cut anything, so there'll be that to do, but we're mostly going to be using the bigger pieces anyways, but I think so. Yeah, I was excited to get this printed out. Look at all those great labels and stuff. I love these little buttons. I thought they were super cute. I'm wearing my pink kind sweatshirt, so that's appropriate for doing the pink kit. Okay, so let's just grab a sheet. I'm kind of thinking I might like to use this one for this. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Let's see, I guess I can set that over there. Okay, we're going to need the ruler to give that a little bit of a rip. So hope you're all doing well today. I'm just doing videos like crazy. And it'll be good. I just kind of want to get back to my old routine of being, you know, several days ahead. So if something comes up, it's no big deal. Don't miss a video. So that's what I'm up to, getting back to where I was. Okay, so here's our digital. Here's this. So I think I'll decide how big I want the flap. Maybe right about there. Okay. And So there's the flap. Then we're going to fold it in half this way. Half this way, and then how did I do that? Just fold it in half this way and then fold it half the other way, like so. So now what we have is we have the fold over, and then we have kind of a little accordion fold, if you will. Let's see, so I had that on this one. I had that on the inside, which I kind of like that better, like that, right? I guess you can go either way. So this would be the flap. Why am I so confused? Okay, that, and this. Okay. Sorry. Brain's not going on all cylinders here. So I'm going to cut this off, and we'll have a fun scrap. And I'm going to cut this just on the side of the fold here. Okay, that is a fun scrap. Put that in the scrap pile. Okay. Okay, I am going to round the corners. Ow! Scraped my knuckles on my shelf there. Wasn't good. Just kind of do a small one there. Okay, then it's just a matter of decorating, doing some distressing. This is a little piece of lace with a label on it. I don't know. We could do something like that, or we could do something different. But very excited to use these digitals. Yeah, I think I have practically every kit that Michelle has done in her lifetime. And there's so many pieces that, I mean, you can just use it and use it and use it is the kind of a fun thing. Okay, so now I will also do all the cracks and creases because I just like that on the inside cover too. So hubby's out doing the mowing. He's kind of rushing out there because it looks like it's gonna rain. And Maddie is at his training for one of his two jobs. You know, I talk about my friend Candy that we go to lunch and we used to work together at the college. Well, she is retired, but she still works the grounds crew. And so I think she's going to more or less be Maddie's boss. So that'll be fun for him to hang out with my friend Candy. Okay, so like that. Just about getting there. So yeah, my son is here, but he's off at the meetings that he had. I don't know if he'll be home for dinner or have to have, you know, meetings and stuff. So we'll see if we see him tonight. Maddie might prefer not to, just because Uncle Mike likes to watch horror films That's kind of our routine when he comes, is we'll watch a horror movie with him. And Maddie's not a fan. Doesn't like the horror movies. Okay, so now I think what I'll do is look in the ephemera and see if there's some small something that we could just put right there. I'm sure there is. I'd be very surprised if we couldn't find something. We'll just, these are kind of the bigger pieces, but see, there's some fun ones. This index is cool. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. So then if we're working on stuff, I'll end up having a few things cut out. It won't have quite so much fussy cutting. Oh, these are not my fussy cutting scissors, and so they're not as precise. I use my Tim Holtz for fussy cutting. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Yeah, just something kind of pretty there. But then we need something here, and I like the idea of a little cluster of some sort. What do we have here? Got my fabric ones. Don't know what I have that might be nice on there. I mean, I could. Want it to be too big, but I wonder if this one, I do kind of like that. Why not? Okay, so I am going to put some, excuse my reach, grab some Fabri-Tac here and get some of that on there. I kind of want to go about right there, I think. And the weight of the cluster kind of keeps the flap down too, so it's a little bit of a bonus there. And that covers up the upside down printing on there too. So, win, 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 win. And we've used one piece of that Pink Mega Pacr. Okay, there's one. So then you can open this and have all that journaling space, but it can easily tuck into a pocket. So there's piece number one. Now, let's grab the idea book again. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to put this here. Oh yeah, this was cool. So let's see about doing this. This idea came from Two Sisters Junk Journal. And it's an envelope, and then see, it's got a journaling card kind of on the inside, kind of a hidden journaling spot. So I thought that might be fun with some. So let's get to it. Let's see. The first thing I'm going to do is seal it. Like that. Okay, and then we're gonna fold it up for a pocket. Maybe, how big is this? 1 3/4. However much you want. I think I'm gonna go about 2 inches. Like so. So that will become our pocket, and then I'm gonna take let's see, about 2 inches off the top. 2 inches off the top, please. Are we having a haircut or are we crafting? Okay. So there's our base pieces. Now we just get to cover them up. I'm going to go ahead and get some good inking so that when I put on the paper, it doesn't have to go exactly to the edge. So even though it looks complicated, it's pretty easy. It's just getting an envelope cut in the right way, and yeah, gosh, hubby's been at it today. He got both of our cars washed. They needed it so bad because we have so much pollen here. Okay, so I think that's good because this part here is gonna glue down on your page. So let's grab digital here. Gosh, so many pretty ones. It's hard to, I love this. It's hard to decide. This one would be cool too. I don't know, this one's speaking to me for some reason. Let's get the white off. So I was going to work with another kit too that is kind of a forgotten friend. However, my printer needed a firmware update, whatever that means. And so I'm updating, and it's taken forever because I started it going before lunch thinking, okay, this will be good. It'll be before lunch. When I get done with lunch, you know, it'll be done. Nope. Okay, so I think what I'll do is do this widthwise first. But yeah, so anyway, that is still running over there, so I wasn't able to do the other kit. We'll have to play with it another day. That will be for another day. Okay, so about how long do I want this? I don't need it the whole length. Yeah, it's gonna be just right, isn't it? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get this part torn out for this. Oh, my printer's making noise over there. Hopefully that's the sound of progress. Oh, right, I gotta go up here. Okay, I think there's an easy way to do this, like maybe put this on and then do your cutting of your envelope or something, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Yeah, it's making all sorts of sounds over there. Okay, let's see how we do. Oh, do I want to? Yes, I do. Distress it first. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on. Much moaning and growing. I don't know if you can hear my printer, but it's just because I guess maybe it's at the end of putting that update on. One can hope. Okay, so there's that. I think I need to probably do the bottom, do I? Maybe a little bit. Okay. Kind of lost my glue book. I can't find it. I did tidy up a bit, but apparently not enough. You know, just things get a little crazy when you're making lots of different stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to put this here. Like that. Okay, and this one. Okay. This here. Okay. And that's going to go on the top there. We do, however, need something for the back of this. And since I have this little bit, I think that's what I'm going to use. Always handy to have a, you know, a little extra. Okay. And I think I'm going to need to trim off the bottom, but I think I'll glue it on and then do that. Oh, I might not need to do the bottom because I'm going to cut it off. Excuse me, my husband's right by my window. The mower. Wonder if he's going to make it before it starts to rain. Starts to rain on him. Oh no. Yeah, just a sliver off here. That. Okay, now, oops, doesn't want to let go. Now we need to do, well, we can glue the pocket, and then we need to do the inner part of our card here. I was kind of wondering if there would be something in the ephemera that would fit just right. We could just back it on some cardstock. Sorry, I can't get my pin in. There we go. Okay. So that's what we have so far. But let's see if perchance we have a little piece of ephemera that will work well. Okay. This is the spot. A bit too small. This is kind of what I was thinking of. It's like that or that. What I'm thinking is I could put it on the, let's cut this one. We'll put it on the cardstock and make the cardstock just the right size for what we're doing here. And it's okay if the cardstock shows around the sides of this piece, I think. Yeah, so I'm behind the time on this ephemera set. I'm sure other people have been working with it long before but I just had my retreat, you know. I had to do that. Let's see what this. It's a bit big. I think I'd rather just cut a new one. Okay. Oops. Let's see here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna want. Let me grab my pencil. Where are you at, pencil? There you are. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna want it to go about right there, and then we'll see how big we want it as far as the length goes. Okay. Now I'm going to double check and just make sure it fits. And it does. Okay, cool. You could just leave this as is, but I kind of wanted to put that on there. Okay, and then so once it's in here, I don't want it to go too low. I think I'll go right about there and see how that works. See, where are you? There you are. For stamping. Okay, so let's pop that in there. And then pop that in there, and it works great. Okay, so I only want to glue to about right there. See about putting a little on the back too. And then just gonna slide that in. I'm gonna try and get it centered a bit. Okay, and then this is gonna be, yeah, I think I'll put that on there. Oh, do I want to? Yes, I do. Then I was thinking about one of the pretty fussy cuts from the kit on here, like a butterfly or a flower or something. Let's see. Let's do it with... So I'm going to do it with glue stick just so I can slide it a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just gonna slide that up in there if I can. Come on, go. Okay, so I've been telling you that our sweet Addie is in Italy to play volleyball. As it turns out, they're playing Italy, Croatia, and Serbia, but they're staying in Italy. They're playing all their games in Italy, and she's in Milan right now. Oh, it's just so weird to think of my little sweet girl that just didn't want her mommy out of her sight, off and exploring the world. It's just amazing. Okay, so there's that. Now, I wanted to see in the fussy cuts here what I would like on there. Like the size of that one, so let's just cut it out real quick. She put a nice border around this so that you don't get right up to it. It's okay. And one less thing to fussy cut later. Yeah, so Addie sent a picture out of her hotel room. And, you know, the tops of the buildings are gardens and have beautiful plants and all this kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. So excited for her. Meanwhile, Aiden is in Nantucket at his research internship, and other than a little homesickness, he's doing really well. So all these kids off and about. I'm just happy one of them left home and came here. Okay, I do think I'd like to just give this a little around the edges. And then we will figure out how it best lays on here. See, it's the same. That's why I thought that would be kind of cool. I think I'll just put it like that. Get all my stuff out the way. And we've got another piece done. Okay, so that then goes in there, and you can put some things in the pocket. Let's just see, what do we have? What do we have on top here? Got a couple things. I'm not gonna put these on heavier paper or anything. I just kind of wanted something in the pocket to remind myself there's a pocket there. So it sounds like all my retreat gals got home safe and sound. Just heard from my friend Vernie, and she's home, and I think Carol and her husband are still traveling. But yeah, that's the end of another one. Sure was fun though. Oh my gosh, such goofy girls. Just goofy girls. But fun. You know, when you laugh until your stomach aches, that's a good day. I'm going to put that one in there like that. And we'll put this one in there. I'm feeling like it'd almost be fun to have like a tab at the top of this. Not necessary, but it might be kind of fun to have. Okay, so there's some things in the pocket. That feels like that's a little long right there. There we go. That will go in better. A little tweak here and there. So, what do you think? Should we put a tab on that? Let's see what's in here. These aren't whale tails. These are other little weird. Oh, so funny. Some of them, they're from the Junk Journal Studio Fall bit. Oh, that'd be pretty. Wasn't many in there, but I found the one I wanted. That's always happy. Okay, so just gonna put that at the top, and that doesn't impede it being pulled out or anything. It just gives it a little extra something, something. Ah, don't want it all the way down there. Okay, there we go. We made one of these. Second piece done. Okay, let's get that back. Gotta find my idea journal. It's now buried under the digitals. Okay, so we did one of those. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this little pocket. Oh, this pocket, I was thinking. And then there's a couple on that page. So let's see. This is a book page pocket, and then it's got the digital on top. So I think I want a little bit thicker. Let me grab down here. I think I want a bit thicker paper. Man, oh man, I'm really getting this one. I've been using it for a long time, but yeah, it's getting down to the little bits. Where's my little skizzers? Okay. I've been wanting to use this cover for a journal. So once I get all the pages done, so the laundry is beeping. Mike had to wash his rag that he uses for washing the car. I've been having Maddie do his own laundry, so he had something in the dryer. Yeah, I'm trying to do the. Okay, I'm putting that over so that it'll strengthen the pocket part. I'm gonna put this like that, and it could be a little belly band or a side tuck on a page. So I want it no bigger than 8.5, right? Oh, yep, it is bigger. Okay, I'm gonna go, I think I'll go 8 inches with this. That'll probably be good. Let's just line you up right there. Okay. let's get the edge glued down. Yeah, so, you know, when I do the laundry, this won't surprise you at all. I get her done and I, you know, take it out of the dryer, you know, do all the stuff. Well, my guys, not so much the same. I do like that. Okay, so I'm gonna tear off a bit of that right here, just so it tucks under a little bit. Okay, and I like it sewn around the edges. You could certainly glue it as well, and I like this kind of raggedy edge here. So I'm gonna leave that on there. Yeah, so you could definitely just glue it, but I think I'll put it in my to sew pile. Got some covers to sew from the retreat before last. So yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm behind. Falling behind. I didn't have to do computer updates. Oh my goodness gracious, technology is the bane of my existence. It's wonderful because I get to be with you guys every day, but oh man, sometimes I'm just gonna put a little mark where I want that. Okay. Alrighty then, let's get that one down. Then we'll worry about the pocket. So let me get that up too, but not on that edge. Okay, and then this, should we go like that? Why not? Yeah, let's go like that. So we want to tear this at about right here. Pretty fun papers to work with, huh? And I bet, like this one has a label on it, I bet there's one I could put on this one too. Just kind of fun to revisit some older ideas, you know. Oldies but goodies, should we say? Now I want to line that up so that it's the same height. Okay. Good. Now let's see if we can find a little label. I know we can. Let's see. Back down here. Oh, there's one that's up and down. That might be kind of fun. I actually think there's some green ones, and I think that would stand out more and then tie into that little bit right there. Bum. Ooh, how about that? Is that too wide? Might be a bit too wide. One of these, maybe. I love that one. Oh, and then look at these pretty pictures, too. So many choices, you know. just right. Okay. Wonder if I could get cleaned up and do the arm's length video. I've been wanting to do that. Just crossed my mind. Been wanting to do it for a long time, and I did get some stuff. I was going to say organized. I look over there, and it looks like a giant jumble of I don't know what. Oh, goodness. But I like that there. That's good. Okie dokie. Like it right about there. Okay, so that's done, except it needs to be sewn around. So there's that one. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we've got over here. I'm going to put that back there. This one. That's cool. Okay, let's see if we can make that. A piece of paper. We need a piece of bigger paper. Let's do that out of this one. Because we can add decorations to it. I just thought we'd do as many as we can until we run out of time, kind of. I'm going to have to do some studying to figure out how that one was folded. I think it's just one piece of paper, though, other than that music. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that. Was that two-sided? No. Okay. Well, we need to cut it so that it's like, I'm going to go 5.5 high. Five and a half. Okay, that, and then this must have been a bigger piece of paper. Had to have been, or it was 2 pieces. I don't know. But we're going to try it with just this one. Okay, so if I go right about there, and then that, could go there. Okay. See how we do this. Okay, and this. Okay. Now, I'm not going to have as big a pocket, but if I fold that down like that, it makes a bit of a pocket. And then this music, let's see what we do there. Just going to grab a music page here. So this, I think I could go out a little from there. I don't know, maybe we'll just do this and this. Okay. There and there. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do, oh, I like that side better. Okay. I'm going to just glue on here. Okay, and I'm going to put this down on this side because I want the other side. Okay. Good. And then I'm just going to, I could really use my ruler, I think. Okay, and here, and up here. Okay. Put that in there. Okay, I think we're doing a little bit of, yeah, I'm a little baffled, but I think that either was 2 pieces or it was a bigger, like a more scrapbooky paper or something. Let's see. Let's cut that a little bit, and I'm going to glue that down. Like so. And then we'll give this some, give it some edge. And this one, I need to cut that off. There we go. Always a way to fix it. Oh, totally forgot to put my crafting band on. My wrist has been doing great though. So I took it off in a weird place. I think it's up with my fuddy cussing. It's up there with my fuddy cussing. It is in my fuddy cussing bag. So, oh goodness. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to glue this first. And just glue it here. And down here. Okay. Then this is going to glue around the 3 edges. Be another little pocket right here. Like that. And then this, going to be glued here and here. That's cute. I don't know why I can't do anything straight today. Okay, so now it's a matter of decorating and seeing what we can do with that. I was kind of thinking, where's the these little strips? Well, they're all a bit wide, so I don't think I'll use them there. But I could put something here. I'm going to want it to be kind of up and down, like that guest check. That's not what I want, though. I think I want this. See what this looks like. It might not be long enough size-wise, but, or it might be perfect, which it is. Okay, good deal. Let's get that on there, and then this little piece is complete. Okay. There's that little piece. Okay, so you have a pocket up here, a pocket here, and a pocket there. Fun. Well, I think we're just about done. So I'm going to get this back in my idea journal here. We'll get rid of that. And we still have a couple more things that I wanted to do, but we'll just do those a different day. But today was all about my forgotten friend, which was the Mega Pink Journal Mega Pac, the Pink Mega Pac from the Junk Journal Studio. And yeah, I loved playing with that. So I'll do some fussy cutting and we'll play with it again one day. Let's get out everything that we did and take a little recap. So this one, just finished it. Love it. Then this one needs to be sewn. I'll just sew all the way around it, and then that will be a belly band and or side tuck. This one is our pocketed hidden journaling card. It just goes right in there. And then this little piece is just a big old journaling space in the end. So I hope you enjoyed revisiting the old idea books, and yeah, run over to the Junk Journal Studio because this is just a great kit. I love it. Thanks everybody. Have a grateful day. Be kind always. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.